Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Well, today I am going to be doing this look using all brand new Essence products. I have everything to do a full face of makeup. So if you want to see how I got the look, then you're in the right place. But before we get started, please make sure that you take a moment to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Just simply need to click on the little subscribe link down here and that'll get you subscribed to my channel. Make sure you also hit that notification bell so that way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. So without further ado, let's get going. Alright guys, let's get started on doing my whole face using all brand new Essence makeup products. Now I have already gone ahead and put on my primer and foundation. This is the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Primer. This has a healthy glow, pore minimizing effect, and it has a vitamin complex and cranberry water. This went on really, really well. I'm going to leave a card up here for you because I just did a Battle of the Foundations video showing this foundation so you can see everything in great detail. But this is what the primer looks like when you put that on. So you can see it's got a nice little glow to it. It actually did a really good job of going in and filling in my pores, so I do really like that. As for the foundation, it's the Essence Fresh and Fit Awake Makeup. Again, it has the vitamin complex and cranberry water. This only comes in 4 shades. Come on guys, start making some more shades for us out there. And I'm in shade 30 is what I'm wearing now. So I did pick up 2 of their Camouflage Full Coverage Concealers. I got the color 5 Ivory and number 10 Nude. I wasn't sure which would be the right colors for me, so let's do a quick swatch and see how it looks. That's really light. Ooh, it's pretty thick. So this is what the applicator looks on it like it looks like on it. I can talk today. And again, that's for Ivory, and this is Nude. Not much of a color difference. So top one is Ivory, one down below is Nude, and I think I'm going to go in with Nude and see how that does. Other little areas and do a little bit of highlighting there. And I'll have to look and see how many different colors the concealer comes in because I don't honestly remember. I can tell you everything that I purchased to do my entire face came to just under $100 for everything. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Not as full coverage as I would normally get from my Tarte Shape Tape. Let me go in and put just a little bit more on and see how that does. Well, that starts to dry down pretty quickly, so you do need to work with it pretty fast too. So be careful when you use that, but that's not terribly bad. Well, let's move on. I'm going to go ahead and set that with the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. This is the only powder I was able to find that they had. So I'm going to use this to set my under eye area first. Let's see how that looks when I compare the 2 of them. Did pretty good. It looks kind of powdery on with my, I don't know, you guys tell me. Does it look pretty powdery to you? Hopefully when I put on the setting spray, that'll help. And since this is the only powder I have, and I do need to go in and fill in or kind of powder my whole face because this foundation definitely calls for it. Go in lightly though. And I'll use a bigger brush to do that. Okay. All right, let's switch over to a big brush. Some of these things I was able to find in store, and some of the other ones I had to go ahead and order offline. And I will have links for everything down below for you as well. Okay, we are powdered, and let's move on to contouring. I wasn't actually able to find a contour for them, so what I'm going to do is use their Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. This is the one for lighter skin, and I'm going to lightly go in and kind of bronze up everything first, and then go in with a different brush and go a little bit heavier to go ahead and do a little bit of contouring. And I've used this, their older packaging, quite a while now. It gives a very soft look. So it's nothing that's too heavy. And if I was tan at all, I don't know that this would even show up on me. Alright, I'm going to go in with my JD Wadey 180 brush by Luxie, and I'm going to do just a little bit of nose contouring. I'm going to go into this one, which is a crown brush. It's kind of an oval shape to it. Alright, done with that. Now let's move on to blush. And I actually have two different blush slash highlighter palettes that they have out. This one is their Sculpting Brush Palette. And then they have the Would You Love Me. So this one has everything labeled. It says Highlight, Sculpt, and Define. And let's swatch some of these, see how it looks. Okay, so we've got the highlight, the sculpting, and the defining. These are really pretty. Let's try these. So this is, oops, the highlighter on top, and then the blush down below. I think I'm going to go with this one. The blush, or I'm sorry, the highlighter is definitely got a little bit more sparkle to it. The other one seems to be pretty matte, so let's go with this. Runs out pretty well. It's a pretty color. Let's go with that highlighter and see what that does. I have a funny feeling this one's going to really emphasize texture. Yep. It's pretty. Okay, that one is making my pores look like they are covering up the Grand Canyon. So I'm going to take just my same powder brush that I used before and just kind of blend that in a little bit. Take some of that away. Alright, we have completed the face. Let's move on to eyes. Alright, for the eyebrows, I picked up their Super Last 24-Hour Eyebrow Pomade Pencil that is waterproof, and this is in the shade 20 Brown. It does not have a spoolie on it. It has a sharpener on the other end, and then hopefully you can see this. It has this odd little brush. I don't quite get what I'm supposed to do with that. So this is one of those retractable pencils, I should say, and that's the color. So I'm going to take a spoolie, because it doesn't come with a spoolie, and kind of get my brows in place first. Boy, I tell you, since I started using the Care Prost on my brows, I cannot believe how much hair has come in and started to fill in my bald spots on this. So very happy with that. Let's go. That's very creamy. It does feel like a pomade, not a pencil. All right, what do you think? Is this too dark for me? I never know. That's pretty good. I do like this, believe it or not. I really do like this. So let's move on to eyeshadows. Now they have come out with their own little make your own palettes. So they actually have, grab this one, your choice where you can get either a 4 palette or an 8. And then you pick the individual items that you want to put in each one. Now this is one you know what? I did have a contour. Forgot. I picked up these palettes, which is when I made my own. So I picked up a contour and then 3 blushes here. So let's go in and use that contour shade. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think I might also grab one of these other blushes too and give it a try. I'm going to go in with this one right here, and I'm going to list everything here on the screen for you, what colors I have. And when you order the individual eyeshadows and blushes and highlighters and contours, this is how they come to you. They have just this little individually packaged thing, and you take it out, and then it's got a plastic cap on top, and then that's what the shadow looks like. So you can switch these out if you might want to hold on to some of these, and then they just pop right in. And they're also quite easy to take out because, as you can see, they have a little groove there that you can just like get your thumbnail or something underneath and then pop it out. So you can change these out as you like. They don't have a very large selection of colors. I want to say it's probably like about a dozen or so, so really not enough that you could do a whole bunch of different palettes out of these. But when I said that the price was under $100 for everything, that includes the cost of these empty palettes as well. So let's go in and get started on my eyeballs. All right, I'm going to take this matte shade right here and just go all over my eye with that. And then I'm going to take, for my crease color, a little dark, but I'm going to have to take this kind of purpley, brownish, tannish, gray shade. Got a little bit of everything in it. Hopefully it's called like the kitchen sink or something like that. I'm going to use that as my transition shade. I'm going in with a very light hand because I don't know how pigmented these are. Seems like when you first put your brush down, all of the powder wants to kind of go right there. And I'll find out so well. At least this shade. All right, let's see how the rest of them do. I'm going to go into this darker brown shade here and put that in my crease. I'm going to take a bigger brush and go in and just try and buff these all in together. Okay, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go into this blush palette and try and use a couple of those for eyeshadows. So I'm going to take this shade right there. Kind of go in a little bit further in the crease. More on the outer part of my lid too. Those work pretty well as an eyeshadow, so that's another good option there, is to use some of those shades. Now for my lid, I'll take a flat brush here, and I'm going to go into this soft pink shade. Doesn't show up very good on the screen. Kind of actually has like some violet undertones in it. Yeah, it's coming across a little more violet than pink. And then I'm going to take this other cotton candy type pink shade right here and go on the outer part of my lid. And that one looks very glittery. So let's see if it falls all over my face or not. It's showing up a little bit. I'm going to try wetting this one and see how it does. Let's do that. Oh, there we go. Okay. If you want to get the shine out of them, go ahead and wet these, because now look at that. So that is wet. That is not wet. And then I picked up two of their lip pencils. I have number 5, Lovely Frappuccino, and number 1, Ready for Red. So Ready for Red would go great with that lip paint. Neither one of these are going to work for the shade I'm going to wear today, so this is the other one. So let's just go in with it and see how it does all on its own. It's got a weird shape to it. Hopefully this will be able to be picked up. So it's kind of triangular, and then you turn it and it's skinny. So different. All right, that's just what it looks like when you have it all on, and it tastes really good. Let's see if it has a scent to it. It's got a little bit of a sweet scent to it, but it really tastes good. I can't describe. It's almost like icing or something. So it's really, really good. Not transfer proof, so gotta be careful of that. All right, the final item I will be using is their Keep It Perfect Makeup Fixing Spray. So this is a pretty small bottle. You get 1.69 fluid ounces in it. Let's see how the mister is. Not so bad. Actually, it's kind of strong. Got a good clean scent to it. So let's see if that kind of helps get everything blended in. All right, let me let this dry and I'll be right back. All right, this is the finished look. So I have to say, I really like a lot of these products. I'm disappointed in the highlighter, did not care for that. But everything else, I really liked. The mascara, be careful with that. As you see, you need to like scrape a lot of that extra off of there. But it's a firm mascara, and so far it's holding my eyelashes in place. The foundation, not a high coverage. Again, I have already left a link for you, but you can go watch my Battle of the Foundations and see everything about the foundation as well. But I really like everything else except maybe the eyeshadows. They're just not as pigmented as I would have liked for them to be, and they don't blend out as well as they could have. So kind of iffy on the fence with those. I like the idea a lot, though, that you can build your own palette and switch out. You can put different blushes, contours, everything in there. So really inexpensive. The setting spray, very firm. That one comes out, so get as far away from your face as you possibly can when you're spraying that. But I'm very pleased with everything. So you tell me your thoughts down below. Please let me know what you think and how the look turned out. If you've tried any of these Essence products or even some of their older ones, what are your favorites? So please tell me. I'd like to know that as well. So thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, you guys. And until next time, I love you and bye-bye.